And we welcome all of our viewers inside a place that the folks around here like to call the Vault. And that's Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. And tonight we start Week 5 with a primetime matchup, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Carolina Panthers. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. Room to run at the 50. Still going inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Carolina. So a heck of a start to this one. We haven't even gotten settled in already in the end zone on the opening kickoff.
And you know what happens, too? Now you got to translate what that means, because I think for a team to just score, their defense, I think they'll be more aggressive now. They'll be bolder. They're playing with a lead and an early run in some momentum. So if you're the offensive coordinator on the other side of the field, you better be prepared for some heavy pressure coming your way. They're going to try and get another big score and a big one early.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Baker going to throw this right away. To the left side, he's got McMillan. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. Finding space at the 40. He's across midfield. And he will work his way out of bounds here at the 25-yard line. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 41 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Call fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. Exactly right.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And defensively, these corners struggled last week. They're struggling again here early on the opening drive.
And you know that was not unnoticed on tape. So when they saw their struggle last week, guaranteed they went right into the game plan, attack them early, see if they're going to play any better, and if not, you keep the pressure on them until things change.
And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They run here with Rico Dowdle. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
That's good for a Panthers first down.
Get ready.
Young quickly to the flat. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The Panthers are 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they come in off a disappointment last time out. That put an end to their modest 3-game win streak.
And quite frankly, there wasn't a whole lot to draw on in the loss last week because they were dominating every phase of the game. You got to hope that they show a little more life in this one because they certainly didn't have it in their last outing.
Now he's going to step up and run. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Young. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. That goes as a gain of 36 on 3rd down. Dowdle is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen coming out to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. You look at this Carolina defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Young will set to throw. Got a man, that's Ligon. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the...
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Bucs are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Well, this defense for the Buccaneers, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the
and I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. Here's Mayfield. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Mayfield. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at the 20. He's back to throw here to start the drive. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 22.
1st down, Buccaneers.
Mayfield looks to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. And the Panthers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
They're watching the film, and it's working. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And they're able to bring him down at the 20. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the visiting Panthers who came away with the victory in that one. So now they look to take the season series here at home in Charlotte.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
They run again with Dowdle. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 74 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They run here with Dowdle. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They'll try to throw now. Young. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
Here we go.
Now here's Young. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 17-yard line. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Now Young. Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. And the Bucs force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series because drives like that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him up already in this opening half.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Throwing, Mayfield. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. To throw, Mayfield. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Mayfield to throw it. This is caught by McMillan. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. And again, it's Mayfield. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. 4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. Mayfield down. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans as the first half is winding down. And the Bucs are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it makes the score 21-10. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Let's go.
Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And that's going to be incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
A running play. It's Dowdle. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
To kick off for Carolina.
So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Mayfield going to take it on the sneak. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's fourth down. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans. His second TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Bucs take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure,
now inside the 25. And he will take it across for Panthers touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Panthers are able to add on to that lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. 16. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10.
Just shy of the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when we decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Mayfield off the play fake. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got a stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
A quick throw by Young, caught out wide. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Ready.
On the run, it's Donald. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Bryce Young, 14 yards. And the Panthers use the short field to get in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will make this a 19-point game.
16. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. A very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Now Mayfield. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now he's going to throw deep right side.
Well, the field goals probably are going to cut it.